a lot of the kids coming to me, I might be the only chance they have. I might be the only 6 hours of enjoyment that they're going to get. So if I want them to learn anything, they need to feel safe when they're with me. They need to feel at home in their classroom. They need to feel invested in their space. They need to take ownership of what's happening around them. And Brain Target 1 provides a framework for you to do that. So even if it's not embedded in who you are, this gives you a framework within which to work that you can say, okay, here's how I can do it. And whether it's making sure that when your kids come in the morning, you are talking to them about their emotions, or if something's going on, outside of school, if it's with their family or with another student or whatever it could be. It could be connecting with them on that level or just connecting them with the curriculum. I don't remember a whole lot from my elementary, middle years other than the personal connection I had with certain teachers. So brain-targeted teaching has shown me that not only can you connect personally with your students on that level, but you can also connect that way with them with the content. So when I'm starting a unit or I'm starting a lesson and I'm thinking about how I want to engage them, I know that I have to hook them. I have to get their attention, and I have to make them want to know more about whatever it is that we're learning. And this model has taught me how to do that.
What I like about the model is it gave me a vehicle to talk to my students about their learning and make them aware of certain things. We talk about when someone is saying something not nice to another person, we say, how does that make you feel? Oh, sad. And when you're sad, do you really feel like learning? No. And they really get that. And so the idea of being able to quickly apologize and move on has really helped my students to maintain their their cortisol levels or whatever, to be able to stay in a frame of mind where they're open and ready to learn. One thing that I've done this year, having a slightly different population of kids who were really lacking confidence as learners in the beginning of the year, I use the metaphor of a garden, and we're all in here to grow. And we have a behavior chart that starts as a seed, and then it's the seed unfolding and finally blooming. And throughout the day, I get the children to think about how they're interacting in the classroom and whether they are ready to grow or if they are actually growing. And I can remember one day a little boy was so excited. He was doing something and finally feeling confident about it. And he said, I'm growing! And he was just thrilled. And it was sort of from his embracing of this metaphor, the other kids started latching on and really understanding how they were feeling emotionally made a difference in their learning. When we're taking tests, we talk about different techniques to relax ourselves and breathing techniques, movement techniques. I've been using a lot of brain gym this year to show them how to connect their, kind of hook up their learning. And we do different exercises, and they now ask, well, can we do the lazy eights before we take our assessment? And they are really internalizing at what I think is a very high level an understanding of themselves as learners. And it has just enriched my practice, and I feel that it's definitely enriched my students and their learning experiences.